Okay. I know the audio is crunchy. I know the video is different. Different computer, still abroad. I'll be back on my normal computer in a week. But first, I thought this would be a great test of a clean install on a brand new Windows 11 that I just bought. The only thing I've done is very minor, and I'll tell you all about it in just a second. Like I installed OBS to record this video. Um, okay, but I think the process of installing Horizon can be hiccupy, and I thought on a clean install, let's see if there's anything that goes wrong. When I did it on a Mac, Intel Mac, running Windows Boot Camp, there were some things missing. I don't think that'll be the case on a new Windows 11. Now, this is a Lenovo. I'm not promoting this. I mean, we might be not promoting it as we find out if this works. But what I will show is if I go to search, I should see system information. And here you can see all the information. So you go to Meta's website. They say it needs to have at least 8 gigs of RAM. I made sure this had 16, just so there's ample. It needs to be an i5 something, 4500 or better. And this is a 12450, which is better according to the internet. There's just some website that compared them. And I was like, okay, cool. I have no idea what these numbers mean. So really, we're just going to find out if this one specifically works. I found it to be moderately affordable. It was £500 here in the UK, which is about 800 with accessories. It was £560 in the UK, down the street at just the tech store. It was 800 US dollars. So take that for what it's worth. Now let's go ahead and dive in. Now, when I'm using a Windows computer for Horizon, I tend to not install any additional things that I don't need. I don't even know what this is. Stop whatever you're doing. Stop. I guess I had it go to these web pages. I want to go, there we go. So I wanted to open these web pages so you'd have them. I'm going to make sure there's a link in the description. This is where you download the desktop editor. Now I already went and downloaded these because it took 10-15 minutes to download. So I want to have that done so you don't have to wait through it. Here you can see you can download VS Code. I also restarted the computer. So you download VS Code and then install it from the downloads folder. And that is a very easy, straightforward process. Once you have it in, actually, you know what? There are a couple things you need to make sure to check. I recommend when you're installing it. Let's see if I can get it to pop up while we're going through this. Yes, I accept. Next. Make sure I'm sharing the right thing in OBS. OBS screen share. Good. Okay. You want to make sure to check Add Open with Code. Add Open with Code. I have all of these checked. I didn't create a desktop icon. If you like a desktop icon, go for it. I didn't need to. That's what you want to do. Okay, so make sure you have open with code so that way files can be opened. It's nice. It's very nice. Okay, cool. Showed you that. So anyway, I installed VS Code, and then you have to restart your computer. Otherwise, it will not automatically link in to the desktop editor, which is why I did that first. And then in downloads, you'll also see I downloaded the desktop editor, which is this button right here, download for Windows. And here you can actually see the recommended specs that I was just talking about. Here you go. There they are. And we're on Windows 11. So, all right, let's see if this works easily. I did also log into Facebook because I signed into my Meta account with Facebook. So I've already done that just to get everything smooth for this tutorial. And we're going to go ahead and open up this desktop editor. All right. Note that some people log into their Meta account with a Meta account. So if that's you, by all means. All right. Those links will be in the description. Minimizing for now, preparing to install. Here we go. Hopefully this is super smooth and easy. I'm very hopeful. Next. I accept. Next. Next. Install. Looking good. I don't know. I'm hopeful. There we go. We're just waiting on this loading bar. Whew. So, Windows computer, Windows laptop. I don't know if it was an impulse purchase because I've been dying to work and I haven't had access to a desktop editor in 2 weeks. A little bit of that, I'm sure. But I also wanted to test kind of like a lower spec computer. I felt like this was a pretty, I know it's 16 gigs, which is twice the amount. There's a pop-up that asks, do you want to allow this to make changes? I'm going to hit yes. And then it's doing some process loading. I want to check that out. And also I like being more portable. Having a laptop is nice. Being able to take something on the go and be able to work is really nice. And then I'm also taking on some students this summer, interns. Really grateful that that opportunity presented itself, and I'm excited to make a lot more educational content this summer because of it. So stay tuned for some of that. But we need to figure out some like minimum spec computers that would work for them as well. So this is a good opportunity. Anyway, oh, I can't wait for the Mac version to come out. Let's just be honest. Every one of these students, I think, has a Mac. All of them. No one has Windows. I don't know what to tell you, Meta. Nobody has Windows. Everyone who's a developer, and they're all CS students, like computer science. Like we all use Mac these days. Nobody uses Windows. I don't know what Meta's thinking about not having a Mac version. So I know it looks like they're working on it because you can now go to their website and sign up to know when a Mac version's coming out. So that's exciting. All right, that progress bar is making progress. Pun intended. Very exciting. And finish. Sweet. Okay, that was easy. Minimize this for now. Looks like there's the desktop editor there. I will mention, while this is loading, that having a mouse is potentially necessary. I'm a trackpad type of person, and on my Mac, that's dual booting Windows, I needed to buy a mouse. So this mouse came with the computer. Yay. Um, but just FYI, you will want a mouse. It doesn't appear to be opening. Let's see, screen capture again. I double clicked this, triple clicked it this time. Loading icon has appeared. Like, is the computer getting hot? Doesn't seem like it. You don't know what to do. Maybe we need to restart the computer. Open. Control Shift Escape should open up the task. Oh no. Oh no. I opened up a bunch of these. Well, let's close out of one of them. That's got to be a common problem. Ay. Okay, one of them just closed. The other is now starting to load. I'm like, I need water. This is stressful. Okay, come on. Looks like it's. Oh, yay! Things are happening. My mouse has disappeared. I think because it's loading into Horizon before it realizes I'm on the desktop, and then it loads Horizon. Let Windows and access your location. No. Desktop editor needs to see signals like GPS or Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, Meta. Why? No, you don't get that. What? Log in. Continue with web browser. Decline. Log in as Vidyuu. Notice how I had to split it as two names, Vidyuu. It's funny. It's funny. Open the application. So like this worked smoothly because I'd already known to log into Facebook prior, so that all worked out really well. Very happy. Okay, sweet. We're into the desktop editor. So far, so good, guys. This is great. We'll need to do a quick test, but like for reference, I've over the last 2 weeks been trying to get. I tried Wine a month ago, and then we had the new desktop editor come out, which I haven't tried Wine with. Might be worth trying if someone wants to give it the go. I then tried some new tool to try and run Windows, emulate Windows, and I tried emulating Windows as ARM, which is less of an emulation, and then that would emulate the proper Intel environment. And then I tried emulating the Intel environment. It just didn't work. Like I tried so many things, and I was like basically pulling my hair out because it was so frustrating. I don't know what to tell you. By the way, though, you can typically buy a Windows desktop computer for cheaper than a laptop. So if you're not like me, ADHD brain needs to be on the go, needs to be working from place to place. So having a laptop is really important for my workflow. But for those who can sit at a computer all day and sit at home, like this, which is not me, desktops are usually a lot cheaper. So that's something we're thinking about. In fact, the one that we have was $1,000. Now that was 4 years ago, and it is running a 4K display. It'll do 4K screen capture and Horizon. Horizon doesn't require that many resources, but the reason we got it was for 4K capture. At the time, we thought 4K was a requirement because I was coming from a video production background. And I was like, we need to have 4K. Everything I do is in 4K. That was dumb. Everything can be in full HD, which is why this is totally acceptable. Back to screen capture though. Minimize, and here we are. So we've got this loaded up. We need to do a quick test demo. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I finally get to load into this. This was something I was working on the other day, but I didn't have a Windows computer to finish it. And now I get to, oh no, is it crashing? Oh my gosh, the desktop editor is about to crash on me. No, don't. Not after all this positive thinking. No, no. Okay, right click. Maybe it's because I opened two of them. I'm gonna have to restart the computer. Come on, come on. It's doing good. It's okay. When in doubt, just try a restart. Okay, that moved up. So definitely understood that I wanted to click on that. That seems promising. No crashing yet. Preparing for arrival. I'm hopeful. Yes, yes, we're in. Okay, we can see the release notes, which is exciting. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to show you the thing that's in this world. I just remembered. Escape, escape, escape. Go to the creation. No, I just remembered. I'm sorry. I really want to. I have to make it unlisted and then publish it once I get approval from Meta. But for now, because it's not available to the public, I can't show you. I'm so sorry. We will go to one of our old class worlds that we've worked on. Bow and arrow tutorial. Sure. Okay. Okay, we're back to being happy. Things are good. The world is loading. It's a little slow compared to my other computer. I think it could be internet connection, right? Like I'm in the UK, so like it could be connecting to a US server. I don't know. But so far things are working. And like here we are. We've got our Gen AI stuff here, generate ambient audio, sound effects, scripts. So far looking really good. Look, there's a jellyfish in here. What's really interesting is it's got usernames on these public assets. Are you like made? Like I can't click on your profile. Like this has got to be a user at Meta, right? Gotta be. Cozy apartment. That does not look cozy. Do you guys know what cozy means? What is up with this? Who are these creators? How are they making public assets? Is this new? Oh yeah, it's got a downvote. This is not a cozy condo. Wait, are these just genuinely public? Pulling one out. This has got to be like using the AI tool. That is sick. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. We should upvote this. This is a genuinely very cool jellyfish. I'm just like, what is going on? This is crazy. Okay, so we got a jellyfish. That's neat. Let's go open up our scripts because that's usually where things start to break down. So we click open an external editor. And because I installed VS Code and restarted my computer, it automatically syncs it up. You want to make sure to hit yes, I trust authors. Make sure to hit allow. That's going to make sure everything works correctly. I don't use Copilot. I don't recommend using Copilot. I know a lot of people do, but I don't think it makes you a better coder. I think it's really going to hamper you and make it harder to learn in the long run. It's going to slow you down. It's going to make you a slower coder, and you're going to learn less. So I recommend just doing the brute force for a few months. It's literally 2 to 4 months of hard work, but then coding comes super fast and easy after that. So here's all the scripts from that tutorial. If you want to go look at that tutorial, you can. It's on the channel. It's like the last 2 live streams. And I think that's where we're going to end this for today. So yeah, that's installing the desktop editor. Go figure. That's crazy. We'll have to do more tutorials with better audio in the future. Thanks for bearing with it. There you go. That was a quick, I guess, 15 minutes intro on how to install the desktop editor. Sweet. All right, guys. We can give a recommendation to this laptop if this is one that you're interested in buying. I don't have a link because I bought it at a grocery store, tech store. And yeah, catch you later. Bye.